Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have all these perfume empties that I have literally saved since April. So if you guys are interested to find out what I went through, definitely stick around. Today I have a Fragrance Friday video to share with you. And before we get started, I'm going to tell you what's on my lips and what's on my nails. What's on my lips, of course, is a combination. A color that is not that flattering on me. This is from Wayne Goss. This is in the color Daisy in the Luxury Cream Lipstick. And I received this in my lucky bag for 2021. Very, very light in color, so it kind of doesn't work out great. Of course, I would want to cover it up with a little bit of tried, tested, and true from Buxom in the full-on lip cream in the color Sugar Drop. So that is what's on my lips. And what's on my nails, what's left of it on my nails, because I'm about to do my nails and probably tomorrow. This is from Essie in the color Playdate, a great jelly bean gel-like color that I love from Essie, and I do use their Gel Couture top coat as well to seal in the deal. All right, so just before we get started in the fragrance, if you guys don't already know, Nelson and I have our own vlog channel, so I'll put that down below, where you'll see us and Monty hanging out. And now that the world is about to open, we have plans. We have big plans, and we'll definitely let you guys know over there what's going on. It's a brand new channel, and we haven't been able to go too far yet just because of the lockdown here in Nova Scotia, but things are looking better for us to travel in the future. So definitely, if you'd like to check us out, everything will be down below. So when it comes to these fragrances, I went through a lot. And so what I decided one day, I'm not the type of person who saves samples to compare. I'm going to use them because I just don't, it's clutter. I can't do the clutter. Like, I just want to use them and see if I really want to purchase them. So this is what we're going to be talking about. I'm just really going to rapidly go through all of these things and let you know if I like them, if I would repurchase them. So we'll start with the full bottle forms of perfume that I went through. So we're going to start with Bulgari. This is in the Sapphire, Omni Sapphire, and it is a gone. And I use this one to work out in. So this is a fragrance I received for Christmas a couple of years ago, actually, from Nelson's mom. Last summer was like our first official summer here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I didn't realize how humid it gets here. It does. I'm not from a humid climate originally, so that surprised me. So I wore this quite a bit, and it did so well in the humidity last year that I thought, well, I have a rowing machine. I've been rowing a few days a week. Let me just have a workout fragrance. So I use this to work out. So I'm sweating. I'm clammy. It's pretty much humid all over this body at that point, and it did fabulously, non-offensive, and it's a beautiful scent to work out in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be sad to see this little bottle go, because I did pick up 3 other ones. If you haven't already seen that haul, I'll try to remember to tag it above. But this is a lovely fragrance. I don't know if I would repurchase it in a full size, but if I was at Shoppers Drug Mart and I saw the pink sapphire again, I would definitely pick this up. Next up is from Elizabeth Arden. It's the only white tea version I have from her. And I thought I would love this one because it's vanilla orchid. So I thought, have essence of vanilla, floral, blah, blah, blah. I didn't hate it, but you guys, I went through this 30 ml bottle in 10 days. 10 days. When I say I sprayed it and I became anosmic to it on like after 5 seconds, I'm not joking. This was like spray and gone. I sprayed it on my sheet. After a while, I'm like, well, what's the point? So every time I came in the room, I'd spray myself down again. I'd spray my sheets, spray the couch. I would spray things, but I wouldn't smell it. It like literally dissipated in the air. I would not purchase this again. And unfortunately, I picked this up at Shoppers Drug Mart for $50. So definitely, if you love white tea, the vanilla orchid for me did not work out because it just didn't give me anything, nothing. But if you like this, definitely check out like fragrancebuy.ca or any of those discount sites, because you shouldn't pay $50 for something that does not last very long at all. And then we have a whole pile of samples, and you may be asking, first of all, how the heck did you go through these samples and where did you get them? So first of all, I got pretty much all of these from Shoppers Drug Mart from my purchases in their store over the past year. And so I went through all of these. Sometimes online, I've ordered a few things. Sometimes they send you samples, but for the most part, almost everything in here you can find at Shoppers Drug Mart. And you might be asking why or how did I get through all of this? Well, what it was is that there's not that much in there in each of these little vials. And I would just use it to go to work. So I'd spray myself quite a bit, quite liberally for work. And I would just rotate every week. Like I would just Monday through Friday, I would just put a new bottle out there and spray myself down, and there you go. So that's pretty much how I've gone through all of these. So I basically went through all of these samples, April, May, and half of June, because I am filming in mid-June at this point. So there's a lot. So I'm just going to go through everything real quick, let you know if I'm going to purchase this, and any quick thoughts I might have on these. I did receive these samples from Shoppers Drug Mart in the Voce Viva. Not my kind of fragrance. And first of all, who the heck does these little pants? Come on, Valentino, you're a pretty big company. I wish you had like little bottles like these that you could share with, because this was messy. So no, I would not. I'm not a fan of the fragrance. To me personally, it's very generic. It's not something that stands out above the crowd and I would purchase. Some of these don't have their little vials because they're probably somewhere in my lap right now. But I have the YSL Libre Eau de Toilette. It was nice, and I almost bought this one because it is the newest of all the YSLs, but it had no lasting power. I loved the initial blast. I loved how it smelt on me, but it lasted less than an hour and it was gone. So I won't be purchasing this one. Next up, we have YSL Black Opium Eau de Parfum Neon. This one, I've done a whole video. I'll see if I can remember to put that in the cards as well. Did a whole video with the breakdown of the 3 black opiums that I do have, and this was my favorite. And the neon has dragon fruit, and dragon fruit to me was just that little pep, that little awesomeness that I felt like the other ones were missing. I would definitely think about purchasing this, but I would never pay full price. I would likely go online to a discount store, like I use fragrancebuy.ca, super fast service, 2 days to get to Halifax, Nova Scotia is amazing. But yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for this at all. But I do love, of all of the ones I tried, this is the one I love. So we also have another YSL Black Opium in Floral Shock. This was okay, not my favorite. Again, that video I'll have linked already up here. It'll show you that it was probably my least favorite of the 3 that I tried out. It's more floral, and I'm not a floral fan, but I enjoyed it for what it was worth, and I just used up that little sample size, and it's all gone. We have another YSL Libre Eau de Toilette, and there is a vial in here. It means that the other one's rolling around somewhere. But anyway, already talked to you guys about that one. It's not my favorite, but I really did enjoy it on first blast. Okay, something I was so happy to have received a sample for. This is Daisy Marc Jacobs Oh So Intense. So this was brought out a couple months ago at this point, and I was very interested. And I did spray a card at the store, but they also had a sample at Shoppers Drug Mart. So they let me take one of the samples, and I'm glad I did, because I didn't find it to be that interesting. I found the blast, again, the initial blast, to be very interesting, but when I actually put it on my skin and my clothes, it didn't really do anything, and I don't think it was that intensive to stick around very long. So in my opinion, it's not something I would purchase in the future. And again, so happy to have samples to be able to make that determination without paying the price. And then we have a YSL Black Opium Eau de Parfum Original. So again, this is beautiful. It's got that coffee scent, blah, 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 blah. But again, out of the 3, again, I'll have better and more in-depth information above on that card from earlier. This was my second favorite. So the Floral Shock was my least favorite. Then this one was my next, like the middle. And then my favorite was Neon. So again, I know this is really popular. It didn't really last that long. So again, it's pretty expensive. Don't buy it on full price. If you can find it somewhere very inexpensive or like with a good discount, definitely save up. This one really surprised me. This is an Issey Miyake scent. This is a Nectarizzy Premier Fleur. This was very nice. Look at that bottle. It's gorgeous. I've seen it at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's lovely, but it's not my style of fragrance I would wear like in the spring, summer. It was really, really pretty. Again, if you're a floral lover, you would like this. So for me to say that it was lovely, and it's floral, that says something, because I'm not normally a floral fan. But this was really quite nice. It lasted a long time, but it's not something I would go out and purchase in the future. I made a full video on this. Again, I'm going to try to remember to put that up above in the cards. This is from Giorgio Armani, and this is in the scent Terra di Gioia Eau de Parfum. I wanted to love this, and they could have gone places. When you name something Terra, it should be earthy. You know, like it should be something from the earth. Like they have sky, air, ocean, things like that, but Terra is earth. And I just felt like this did not do its justice. I just felt that they could have gone so many amazing places with this scent, especially with the name Terra. So I didn't like it. It literally lasted like a half an hour and it was gone. My body eats through fragrances quite quickly. I'm a very warm person, so I feel like my body just kind of eats away fragrances. Well, this one was gone. Like 30 minutes later, I couldn't smell it. But again, if you guys want to see a better review of this, it'll be in those cards up above that I showed you earlier. So here is the original YSL Libre Eau de Parfum. So this is the original, the OG, the one that they brought out. And it's okay. I'm not a big lavender fan, and this does have lavender in it. But, you know, I really, really loved the Eau de Parfum Intense. I bought that one in a bottle. I found that one to just be more up my alley. The gourmand spice, like the spice fall winter, whereas this one was just a little bit, you know, I know it gets a lot of really positive hype, and I'm not saying it's a bad perfume. It just wouldn't be something I would purchase in the future. Okay guys, we're just gonna pull and show because there's a lot of loose little bottles like this in here. I know I have a couple of these. This is Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. Really enjoyed this one, and I actually had, like I said, there's another one in my lap somewhere, but I've actually got it on a list of things to pick up if I have the points to purchase it for free at Shoppers Drug Mart. But again, that's Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. Really, really nice. Marc Jacobs Perfect. Well, I got this as a sample from Shoppers Drug Mart. I have a full bottle of it. I love it. So of course, I did purchase a large bottle. This is in Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. This is the original Daisy Love. I don't know if this is my favorite of the Daisy Love kind of section. If I can, I'll link the card above of my latest rundown of all my Marc Jacobs fragrances. This is lovely, but it wouldn't be something I'd have to go out and buy. You know what I mean? I wore this to work yesterday. This wasn't empty as of yesterday. I remember when I got this, I think in an order from Sephora, and I received it and I sprayed it, I was like, oh, ooh, something is, And yeah, I felt the same way about a year later. So this is from Guerlain. This is Aqua Allegoria's Bergamonte Calabria. And I don't like bergamot that much. And whoo-hoo, she is strong and pungent. But if you love bergamot, you'll love this. Calvin Klein's Euphoria. The like epitome of 1990s amongst a few other fragrances. Not my scent. It's definitely a 90s fragrance that I'm not really into anymore. You know, I was a teenager in the 90s. You know, and also went to college in the 90s. I still wouldn't have worn it then. I won't wear it now. Oh, this is the Libre that fell out. So that's the Libre by YSL. This is the Eau de Toilette that fell out of the little sachet from earlier. So yeah, it was all right, but not good. This is the other Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. Again, love this one. It's on my list of things to pick up in the future. This is Azzaro's Wanted Girl. This is okay. It's just, I have so many fragrances that I love more than this, but I am glad I tried it. I know it's very popular. And again, that is Azzaro's Wanted Girl. Okay, so House of Sillage. Oh, House of Sillage. How do I say this without sounding really mean? I'm not going to buy anything from House of Sillage. I feel like they're overpriced. Their cupcake fragrances are definitely something everyone hyped up. And I was totally on that train going, ooh, I want one. I want one. But a year ago, and now I'm all like, I had their candles. They failed me. And their fragrances that I have been sent in as samples, they're not that great. This one is Whispers of Enlightenment. And House of Sillage doesn't even ship to Canada anyway. So I had to pay for a delivery service. Oh, such a headache. But anyway, no, it's not worth it, guys. And those cupcake, don't let those cupcake things make you go, I gotta buy it, because it's not that great. So this is Si Passione from Giorgio Armani, and I love this one. I bought it in a full bottle. This is from Coach. This is Coach Dreams. I can't even remember what I thought of that, so that's probably answering the question there. Idole. I think I have another one in this pile in my lap as well. Idole is really pretty. I just feel it very youthful. Like, it's definitely got the Parascents and Freesia, like that kind of scent, which is lovely, but it's not really something I'm looking for in my life at mid-40s. So I feel like if you're a young woman and you're getting your first real career, not just a job, but like a career, I think this would be a great scent to wear to work, if you're allowed to wear things like this to work. But it is really lovely. It's just not for me. Oh, Tocca Stella. This one was interesting. I received this as a sample from Sephora. It was okay. Toccas don't last particularly long on my skin, so I probably wouldn't purchase this because they are kind of a little pricey. Light di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. This was okay. It's probably my, I have the Ocean, I have the Aqua, I tried the Terra as we talked about, and this one here is Light. Probably the, like, even the least favorite compared to even Terra, because Terra at least had a really nice initial scent. I didn't really like this one at all, but no offense if you love Light by di Gioia, that, you know, that's to each his own, right? Right, we can talk. It's all good. Idole, again, like I said, not bad, but something I would definitely say if you're a young lady, definitely pick this one up. Yes, I Am by Cartrell. This was a huge thing last summer, summer of 2020. Everyone was talking about that lipstick, bottled fragrance, and it's really lovely. And they've made a few different flankers from it. This is the original one, Eau de Parfum. It's really nice, but it's, again, I have so many other things that I love currently right now that this doesn't just come out and scream something new at all. So I would not purchase this myself. Another Idole. They're everywhere. Okay, so this is also another House of Sillage. This is called The Trend. Again, I was okay. It didn't really last super long, and whatever. Like, La Vie Belle. This is what I wore on my wedding day. In fact, I took this little vial with me on my wedding day versus the big bottle that I have. I love this. All right, we also have Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. I actually wore this the other day to work, and I actually quite liked it. But the problem with me is those bottles are crazy, like the shoe, like you guys know, I'll try to picture up here, but like what this one looks like is a shoe, but they have so many flankers and the shoes look so cool. Like there's so many really cool colors, designs, fabrics on this shoe for this perfume that I think I would, if I bought this, I would feel like buy all of them. So I'm not going to do that. So anyway, but this is really lovely. If I got another sample of this, I would definitely use this one. All right, you guys, that is everything. So again, that's a lot of fragrances. It was a quick rundown of all the things that I have gone through, whether I would purchase it again, anything to note to share with you guys of whether I liked it or why I didn't like it. I tried to be as quick as possible because this video could have been very, very long. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.